right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to twitch.tv/Banjo Race for the continuation of the Press F to Play Bingo Tournament. We did not get to do this the other night, but we get to do a nice intro today. Thanks everybody for coming out, spending part of your weekend here with us over on the Twitch channel. We got an exciting race today as we are starting to move into winners round 2 matches. We have completely finished winners round 1. We have sent some people to the losers bracket, and today we're going to send another person to the losers bracket while somebody moves on. We've got a very exciting match today. We've got Thunderstorm coming off his fresh win, going up against Steve. This is German Steve's first race of the bingo tournament. It's a pretty even matchup. Both of these guys have been doing a ton of bingos offline, and I think it's going to be very, very interesting to see today's match. How are we feeling today, runners?
Morning.
Feeling pretty good.
Sunder and Steve, like I said, you guys have been practicing a whole bunch offline. Just taking a look at those goal synergies, making sure you're well practiced for each other. How are you guys feeling about the match today?
My recent practice seeds have not gone well. I'll just say that. I may or may not have ended up in pot of gold without ice eggs the other day.
Ooh, hate to see that. That is not what you want to see. And Steve, how about you? How have you been feeling?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just really scared there's going to be a god row on the card and that I'll miss it.
I guarantee you I'll miss it.
That's everyone's fear.
We have seen some people miss the god rows. Also joining us today for the match, we got iCup on commentary again.
Morning.
We love to see iCup on commentary. Okay, you guys both have your first seed ready to go?
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay, well, I think the audience has been waiting long enough through the pre-screen, so we'll go ahead and get started if you guys are both ready to go.
All right, I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, we will start seed number 1 here in 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
All right, I'll move those guys into their separate channels, and I will start the timer, reveal the board, and turn on sound as soon as these guys get underway, which they have started. Boom, boom. I need to close Spotify. I need to show the board. All right, there we go. Everything should be ready now, with the exception of, I think I might need to put
Steve
up a little bit. And Steve already missing Klungo cutscene skip, already off to a disadvantage here against Sunder. Not what you want to see.
F12.
All right, let's start looking at these rows. GDO has said F12.
Yeah, F12 is hot.
Well, we do have 6 red Jinjos with stomping planes. Warp pads,
and Jinjos and JRL.
Oh, Jinjos next to the warp pads. 3 Jiggies in MT. There's one of your 3 Jiggies. Along with Cheetah Pages. Dang, yeah, F12 is actually looking pretty good.
3 Jiggies and 4 levels is a good level to a goal to have in the middle.
Okay, so this goal is probably going to be avoided by everybody. So
Hopefully.
F2, F4, F9, and F8. Those are pretty much out of the running because nobody's going to want to do that. Ooh, we have Lauren Sack Pack on the card too. Oh man, a couple really, really long goals that probably people are going to avoid as much as they can.
Sack Pack is a trap.
Sack Pack is 765 notes. We have not seen anybody choose that that goal this tournament. I'd be very surprised to see anybody pick it for this one. Yeah, Red Jinjos with Stomping Planes seems really, really good. Especially being forced into JRL too, because there's a Red Jinjo in JRL that is inside Big Fish Cavern, which is right next to a JRL warp pad. So F12, lots of innate synergy. We'll hope to see if these guys can find it. Steve has already selected it, so that's good for him.
Good.
Now we just have to
miss the god row.
Now we just have to see, can Thunderstorm find the same synergy? He's lining up the Red House treble, making sure he can grab this. He's really struggling. Okay, gets up third try, gives Steve a little bit of time to catch up from failing Klungo's skip. Yeah, really, really nice synergy all the way around. Warp pads and GI are also pretty easy to do. You do the floor 4 early, hit the flight pad, and you can get all of them relatively quickly.
Trying to think of another row on this card that isn't that bad. I guess F4 maybe.
No, F4 has everything at Witchy World. You do not want this goal.
Yeah,
I
but
think if people
with
were
Jiggies
going
and
to
Witchy
select
World,
something, it might be this one, F1, because you get the 6 red Jinjos with CCL, TDL stomping planes, and then you can double up your Toxic Waste Jiggies with 5 Jiggies and GI. But the train
Yeah, that's
switches
true.
are a little out of the way, and you're spending a shit ton of time in Witchy World. But that would be the only other one that I think people would necessarily go for. All these other ones are pretty terrible.
maybe F10. It's got some GI synergy in there and Mumbo Pad synergy.
Yeah, I think just the other 2 ones that you're forced to do really would be F1 or F5, and both of them have 5 Jiggies in Witchy World, which, again, you're just taking forever. F7, I think, is one of the worst rows on the card. Actually, it's not one of the worst, but it's not necessarily good. It's a shit ton of Jinjos. Yeah, 20 Jinjos with 7 Mumbo pads, exactly. 20 Jinjos alone is so many. It's almost half the Jinjos in the game.
And 7 Mumbo pads is also a trap. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it really is.
Okay, iCup, we have good news. Sunder also picked F12.
Hell yeah.
We've got a race. Hell yeah.
Is this the first time people have picked the same row?
I don't think it's the first time people have picked the same row, but I think it's the first time that people who have a similar skill set have picked the same row. So now we just got to see who's got the better routing. Is it going to be German Steve, who flourished through the Memer board tournaments, or is it going to be Sunder, who's been practicing his ass off offline? Both of these guys opting to do their MT puzzle first, give them that a little additional cutscene time to start writing down notes, start figuring out where the hell they need to go. iCup, let's refresh the audience. Where are all 6 red Jinjos?
The first one is in the Big Fish in JRL.
That's right, which they have to get anyways.
And then there's one in Minji.
One in Minji.
Minji Skull.
Yep.
And then there's 2 in TDL, one at the cage above the entrance. Well, not above the entrance, but close to it.
That's right.
And one in Stomping Plains.
Which they have to get the Stomping Plains Jiggy.
And there's one in floor 5 on GI, which you'll probably get as a washing machine.
Wait, that... Oh, yeah, that one is red, isn't it?
Or I don't know. I guess if you're getting warp pads, you'll go get the warp pad on the roof and then get it that way.
Wait, is that Jinjo really red? I thought that one was blue. It is red?
Yeah, that is red.
Okay, that one's red and floor 2 is red? Damn. So yeah, they have to go all over the place. But yeah, you did point it out correctly. The reds are right near 2 of the warp pads in GI. So definitely just a lot of, like we said, innate synergy with this row. So it's good that both of these guys were able to find it. Looks like Sunder does have just a little bit of a lead here, leaving Jiggy Wiggy's temple. Both these guys going to be heading to GGM to get that stuff underway as soon as they leave.
Now the real question is, what are the 4 levels they're going to get 3 Jiggies in? Obviously they're going to do GGM and MT, but what are the other 2 levels?
I think the levels are kind of chosen for them. They're going to do GGM, MT, GI, and TDL.
Yeah, you would definitely do 2DL because of Stomping Plains.
Right? GI, as long as you have Clockworks, you're going to be doing Tintups. You're going to be doing Tintups, Attic, and Weldar.
Yeah, that would be the fastest option. Maybe they could also do
Thunderstorm
CCL.
falling behind now. Steve has gotten up to plateau.
Oh, he's pulling on me.
There we go. He gets in. Now, Steve did not opt to grab 20 notes, so he's going to have to be going to Fuel Depot. Will Sunder make a stop? No, he decides he's... Oh, no, he is going to stop for the notes. All right, we got one Cheeto page out of the way for Steve. Sunder grabbing extra notes before he goes into GGM, so already a little bit of a difference here. Steve is going to have to either grab the treble clef, which... Oh, maybe Steve decided he was going to get the treble clef anyways because he's got to get water storage. Yeah, this is actually better routing here from Steve. He's got to go
'cause he
in
has
for
to
the
get
treble
Cheeto
clef
page.
to get 60 because he's got to get the Cheeto page.
Oh, that's hot.
Yeah, so he's going to get 40 here, 60 inside, and then he'll have enough for build drill.
He might still DCW. Another option would be to DCW to Toxic Waste for those 2 quick jiggies and then just get Attic.
And then just get Attic and not have to do... That is true. If you do that, you could DCW because you're going to go down for Talent Torpedo anyways. Right? Because you're going to get your Jinjos and JRL and your Warpads with Talent Torpedo.
Yeah.
Actually, I kind of like that. I kind of like setting up the DCW and going to Toxic Waste.
That's what I would do on this road.
Because then you can do both of those and Attic and not have to worry about anything. Steve, wait! You gotta get the... He didn't get the Cheeto page, iCup.
Oh
He
my
just
god.
death warped out of water storage and he didn't get the Cheeto page.
No.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Wait. This could be okay though. Because he could get oh, I guess he is gonna turn into the detonator. I was gonna say he could get Flooded Cavern Waterfall. Or no, he could get Waterfall and drop back down and get the Cheeto page later. Oh, that is gonna be a huge time loss for Steve later. When is he gonna grab that? Because here we go. Sunder is grabbing this now.
If he did that, then why did he go in there for the treble clef?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, pretty slow.
I don't know. I think he just forgot. He went up and he just forgot. Sunder, wait for iframes. Sunder didn't wait for the iframes. iCup. He pulled the China. They're both already making huge GGM mistakes.
You need to wait a long time for those iframes.
Okay, so Steve freeing Mary. He's got a free Canary Mary for the 3rd and final Cheeto page.
That kind of sucks they have to do Canary Mary, but it is a free jiggy.
Oh, and Steve's just going to go ahead and free her now. So Steve is planning on doing GGM in one trip.
I'm not sure. I used to do that.
Wait,
but
and what is Sunder doing? Sunder isn't turning into the detonator right now. So Sunder is grabbing extra notes and build drill before he goes somewhere else. Just going ahead and jumping over. Not intending on keeping the shoes. Steve is losing a lot of time watching this cutscene, though.
Yeah, I think it almost is worth the second trip to GGM just to skip this cutscene.
God, and frickin' what's it called? Dango. Frickin' Sunder had a much longer health refill there because he didn't get his death warp off.
Yeah. When I do Canary Mary and bingos, I usually, like, if I'm setting up DCW, I'll just go ahead and open it as a detonator, because that Clockwork Warp does suck a lot. But
so, PETA, if you shoot the cage open with a grenade while damaging yourself and killing yourself with the grenade, you free Canary Mary without having to watch the cutscene. All right, so Steve done with detonator, and he did not set up a DCW. We'll have to see what Sunder opts to do. Looks like Steve is now heading over. He's going to do his build drill side while... But when is he going to grab this water storage? I just think that's already a huge mistake from Steve, having to go back into water storage just for the Cheeto.
yeah, even if he has to get that jiggy, I mean, I don't think that would be one of the 3 jiggies, or maybe it would be, but...
Okay, here we go. Steve setting up for shoe jump. That looks like a great angle. Nice.
Nice.
Keeps the shoes. We'll see if Sunder opts to wait for Canary Mary here. If he's just going to go do... Yeah, Steve. Yeah. Sunder already different here. And Sunder looks like he's going to go ahead and get... Small waterfall jiggy with detonator levitation while Steve goes and does P-Hut Gen Cavern.
Oh, that means Steve's not gonna go back probably unless he thinks about it.
I do think that's a little bit of a mistake there from Sunder grabbing that jiggy because you've got Canary Mary jiggy for free, and then there are several other instances where you can just grab 2 quick jiggies, either Waterfall Flooded or Gen Cavern P-Hut here. So I think Steve, despite the fact that he's going to have to go back in for the Cheeto page, is making a much better choice in terms of the jiggies he's grabbing.
Yeah, it's hard to route Jiggies for this, especially when you don't want to get 3 Jiggies plus Canary Mary.
Okay, here is the big difference, though, that we'll have to see if this comes to matter, is Sunder did open up the saucer box, so he is setting up a DCW, whereas Steve did not bring the detonator over here. Oh god, Steve's capture is really, really dark. He's looking for the chains.
He gets it, nice.
All right. He's got 2 Jiggies. We've got a save and quit out of GGM from Sunder. And Steve is probably going to leave right now. Oh, no, Steve isn't done. Steve is going to do Canary Mary. So Steve is doing the entirety of Canary Mary right now. So that means Steve is going to get his Jiggies in GI. He's going to get his Cheeto page. And I imagine he's going to go back to water storage, Death Warp out, and then leave GGM. And he won't have to come back.
Yeah, hopefully when he gets that Cheeto page, he'll see he only has 2. My Sunder warping to the wrong place.
Accidentally warping to Wooded Hollow, losing a bit more time here. I do think I liked Sunder's GGM route a little bit better than Steve's, but we'll just have to see if it comes to matter. They basically traded setting up the DCW for watching Canary Mary cutscene. So we'll just have to see which one was better. And Steve has to do water storage twice. That's the other thing too.
I think GGM is underrated with how difficult it actually is to come up with a good route, especially when you need to do quite a bit of stuff in it, like 3 Jiggies and 3 Cheeto pages.
It is kind of the level that has just such a shitty layout, and there's so many loading zones to enter that you're like, well, how is the best way of, actually accomplishing everything I need to do? It can be a pain in the ass. Alright, so Steve will have 1 level done as soon as he grabs this Jiggy.
How many notes do these runners need to get? I think they just need Clockworks, right?
They just need Clockworks, that's right. Actually, well, Steve, if he doesn't DCW, will need Springies.
Yeah, that's true.
But I think for sure, Sunder is going to DCW too. If he doesn't DCW to Toxic Waste, he will DCW to credits. And then he won't need Springies.
Or Terry, I guess, for those 2 Jiggies and TDL.
Oh, I don't think you do that Jiggy. I don't think you do Terry. I think you do, what is it called? I think you do Dippy, Roar Cage.
Yeah.
And Stomping Plains.
Because you can reset out of the Dippy.
Because you're going to have Talon Torpedo, you can reset out of Dippy, and it'll be the last thing you do in CCL after grabbing your Jinjos. Well, Sunder is way ahead in terms of the overworld routing. Already into MT, grabbing notes, things that he needs. He's going to get 3 Jiggies at MT as well. And then he'll have one of his levels done. Whereas Steve is just picking up his 2nd Cheeto page here. And will have to make a trip into water storage before he leaves. Unless, does Steve think he has this done? Surely not now that he sees that tick up to 2, right?
Hopefully he saw that tick up to 2. Okay, he did.
Okay, yeah, he's warping a Crushing Shed right now. He knows. All right.
It kind of sucks.
This is definitely a hate to see it. But I don't think he's out of it yet. I mean, I still think there's lots of time to fuck up.
Whenever GI is involved,
speaking of fucking up, Sunder fails JSG.
Yeah. There's just so many different routes you can do for this row. I mean.
All right, gets in 2nd try. All right, Steve's got 1 goal done.
Hopefully we see Sunder grab the white Jinju.
Actually, he's safe to not grab it, I think. Right? Because you're not going to get your last red Jinjo until GI. And that's when time will end.
Yeah, and you could... Yeah, dude, could either end on that or
I
reset
guess
up
he
the cutscene,
doesn't.
I
He
guess,
doesn't know,
as a
so he
washing
goes
machine.
ahead and grabs the white Jinjo. I mean, this doesn't lose time grabbing the white Jinjo, but I think that you could get the red Jinjo and be done.
And
Assumedly.
whenever there's all blank Jinjos, like I always get the white Jinjo without even really thinking about it, because it doesn't, like you said, it doesn't waste any time.
Yeah.
And it's a lot better than getting 2 cutscenes.
That is true. All right, so Steve heading over to Pine Grove to get his grenades. Sunder already looking like he's making his way through MT. Got into JSG. He's going to get his first MT Jiggy here with Slumber. Oh, yeah, the other thing to remember, Steve is lower on notes because he didn't go to Fuel Depot.
True. Luckily, notes don't really matter in this row.
Okay, so then the other 2 Jiggies that most likely are going to be grabbed here in MT are going to be Top of Temple Bovina. And then Sunder will be on his way to Witchy World. And luckily for him, once he gets to Witchy World, he just has to grab notes, split up, and leave. Set up the DCW, finish it. Just a really nice, quick Witchy World, just what you want to see.
Did he get the Amazogaze goggles?
I believe neither runner got Amazogaze. I believe.
Okay, so I'll have to do Gondola DCW.
I could be wrong. Sunder might have gotten them. But I think for sure Steve did White House.
I've been getting in the habit of just doing Gondola DCW in bingos, because going to get the goggles just such a big detour.
Well, it's kind of crazy too. So at the beginning of the tournament, we were like theorizing, you know, is DCW going to be worth it? Does it matter? Do we care about it? And a lot of people were saying maybe DCW wouldn't be used that much in this tournament just because you had so many more goals to do and there was a bigger chance that you were going to all levels anyways. But it's kind of been the opposite. We've seen rows where a specific DCW is super, super important. And so a lot of runners have been like opting to go for that.
DCW stands for Delayed Cutscene Warp. It's a big glitch in this game where when you set up the Saucer Apparel, you can watch a cutscene and use the Saucer opening cutscene to warp to.
Oh my
any
god!
in the game.
Look at this routing from frickin'. This is actually god tier routing. So Sunder is doing Dilberta, which puts him back in GGM right by Canary Mary with grenades.
Oh yeah.
And he'll have his second and third GGM jiggies.
That's insane.
Oh
routing.
my god.
801 IQ.
That is actually a really, really good routing right there, I think. I was like, why is he not taking the skill stop out of Bovina and leaving? But this makes so much more sense.
Yeah, Delberta is such an underrated jiggy just because of that, especially if you're doing Canary Mary, because it puts you right there.
All right, Steve going ahead and opting White Jinjo. Yep, just makes sense. Just feeling comfortable about grabbing it, right?
Especially in a tournament match where you got the nerves and you don't want to forget anything. That's the last thing you want to do in a tournament match. So you just gotta, even if it wastes a couple seconds, just that extra comfort.
Man, okay, so now I do think Steve is actually really behind here. Although we'll have to see, because Sunder still has to do all of Canary Mary 1 and 2. Which I think Steve gets to Witchy World quicker.
Yeah, because Steve just has to enter the code and then the 2 jiggies, which are really quick.
Yeah. He's going to do Slumber and he's got to get 2 other jiggies while this guy does, Sunder does Canary Mary 1
This guy.
Yeah. It's so hard to keep track. Like, everybody's got a 2-syllable name in this tournament and I'm just like fucking up everybody. Except for GDO. Yeah, shout outs to this guy. So yeah, I mean, it's Canary Mary 1 and 2 versus Top of Temple Bovina and Code Chamber. I mean, I know the winner.
Yeah.
So yeah, Steve, despite the fact that he missed that Cheeto page, picks better jiggies to do and gets ahead of Sunder. So Steve will be the first one going. But here's the thing, though. Here's what we keep forgetting, is Sunder did set up his DCW. So
Yeah, I was about to
Sunder
say.
will have access to much, much quicker GI Jiggies than Steve will.
If he DCWs the Toxic Waste, which
If
is
he
I
DCW,
think,
which
the
I
best
think you
choice.
do. I mean, I think there's no way he DCWs anywhere else.
That's what I would do for this row.
Unless he's like actually baited into doing Terry. But I would really hope that's not the case. Yeah, I mean, Steve is going to be in Witchy World like almost 2 minutes ahead. Maybe not 2 minutes, but it's going to be close.
Yeah, more like a minute and a half. But
Yeah. I
taking
mean,
extra
Steve's
damage
gonna have
off
a
the wall.
nice skill stop here too. Boom. Even one right next to Bovino, you love it.
You love to see it.
Okay, so this is Sunder's second Jiggy here. Or third Jiggy, second level with 3 Jiggies each. Steve opting not to go for the skill stop, just using a bunch of grenades. But he is now out. He's leaving MT.
Steve is still technically ahead in terms of collectibles.
Yeah. Yeah, Steve is 1 Cheeto ahead right now.
I really love Sunder's routing, though. That was great to see. Gotta love that creative routing.
I mean, I do love the routing, but at the same time, it is slower. It is, like, confirmed slower. Even if he didn't set up the DCW, I think for sure it's slower at this point. I think Steve getting GGM done in 1 trip actually was... Like, think about how much Steve could have...
Sunder?
Sunder paused the game? What is this?
Am I watching...
Oh, he's losing! He's losing to Canary Mary right now, ICUP!
Canary Mary 2? Oh my god! Go!
Speed up! Speed up!
Mash A!
Speed up!
Sir! Oh no, he's not gonna make it! No! He lost Canary Mary 2! No!
Was he just
What?
not paying attention?
I don't know. Was he like looking at, thinking about his... I've never seen anybody fail Canary Mary 2. He is bad at well, Alpha says he's bad at mashing, but I mean,
Bro, it's
wow.
Canary Mary 2.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't want to say it. I want to be nice, but this has never happened before. And just like that, Steve is already out of Witchy World. We missed that.
Yeah, I mean, GDO is correct. You don't even have to mash for CM2.
God forbid we have a God row with CM4. Sunder would be screwed.
I want to say he just wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, because he's doing fine now. He's
Like,
pretty
look,
far
he,
ahead
like now, after having done it once, he's doing just fine. I just don't think he was paying attention.
Yeah, GDO, you need to make a Canary Mary 2 tutorial now. Well, now Steve is absolutely, like, miles ahead of Sunder.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Steve's already out of Witchy World. Yeah, that was not good from Sunder. That was...
Yeah. We'll definitely have to question him on that after this game. that was good content, though.
Oh, my God.
He's throwing for content, at least.
All right,
3.
well... Steve, miles ahead now. We're just going to have to see if... I mean, Sunder's got to pray that this DCW matters at this point. It's just got to be like, was the DCW good enough?
Yes, casual speedrun.
Where are you going, dude? You already opened this. Okay. Now he's warping to Pine Grove. Steve
Every
entering
match-
JRL.
Every
This
match
is the
except
best
for
of 3.
finals.
Today, every match is the best of 3.
Except for finals, which is the best of 5.
That's right. Finals is best of 5. God, I just feel like I feel bad for Sunder, but at the same time, how does somebody fail Canary Mary 2?
Yeah.
Like, I do Canary Mary 2 without, like, when I do it in a hundo run, I'm literally reading chat the whole time, like, on Twitter, not
Yeah.
paying attention at all to the race.
I'm like on my phone, just like looking at chat, or like absolutely not there at all.
Okay, Sunder going for Area 51 notes there too. I don't think he had to grab that, but... Oh, baby. Steve buying Blubber's possession. He wants the
What?
running shoes.
What for?
Well, I think he's going to just run around town, grabbing some of the notes, and then he's going to go all the way back to the alcove to grab the Jinjo.
What did Jin? Oh yeah, he needs all Jinjos and Gerald. I'm done.
I think he already got the town center warp, but I'm not sure. I missed when he walked in. I'm assuming
Yeah,
he already got it because he's running back here. Grabs the Jinjo, cancels the shoes, starts the plunge. Sunder learning split up now. He's on his way out of Witchy World. He's getting there.
Yeah, I'm shocked that Steve doesn't know the slope abuse, or maybe he doesn't and he didn't want to do it. I don't know. Definitely ain't Steve's first
Man,
tournament.
Sunder is grabbing a shit ton of notes.
Yeah, he's almost like done with notes. He also set up a DCW, so he doesn't need springies. Unless he is gonna warp to Terry, which is a bad idea in my opinion.
Yeah, I think it is very bad. Steve already in Atlantis. So Sunder's gonna gondola DCW here now, and he's still grabbing notes.
This is a bad sign. He's going for springies probably.
Yeah, or he just thinks he needs something else. I don't know. Is the cameraman experiencing an earthquake? Oh, no, I'm not. I'm just I'm freaking. I was shaking my leg, which is shaking the desk, which is shaking my webcam. My bad.
We didn't get a knee slap this tournament yet, but we got a leg shake.
There have been plenty of knee slaps, trust me.
Well, I didn't see the last match, so I'm sure there were plenty of there.
Okay, Steve's got Talent Torpedo. I hope
That
Sunder
would be good
just
content.
shoots this and leaves. Steve's getting destroyed by the eels. Trying to leave.
Yeah, Sunder should just, well, Sunder should just warp back to entrance, in my opinion, after this. But
Well, he's gonna have to reset, right? Yeah, Sunder has way
Or
too
s-
many notes.
or save and quit. Oh, this is a terrible camera for Gondola.
That's what I'm saying. He's not doing gondola. I think he's just gonna
Oh
reset
yeah,
here.
yeah. Well, if you, I guess that's still faster than getting goggles.
Okay, Steve with 3 out of 5 warp pads. He's gonna do Talent Torpedo now for the Jinjo over here.
I forgot how good you don't think about how good warp pads actually synergize with Jinjos. They're actually like right next to
They're
each
all
other.
right next to each other. The good thing too here is like Steve. Well, so there is one problem. Yeah, Steve has to go through the top of Sanctum, and then he's
Yeah.
gonna have to take Kazooie through Big Fish Cavern straight to. He picked Minji, iCup. It's
He's
actually over.
What?
It's actually over. He picked
What?
Minji.
What?
I'm completely lost at this
Is
point.
is he doing CCL jiggies? But he's doing this right after Witchy World. What?
No,
doing-
he's
yeah,
not
he's
doing
doing-
CCL Jiggies. He's just getting red Jinjos. He's not
Oh,
going to do CCL Jiggies. No way. Unless the only ones you can get are like the B.
Don't die, Steve. Well, let's have to wait and
And
see. I
he
guess.
can't do, what is it called?
He can't do a Dippy.
Yeah, he can't do Dippy, no Talent Torpedo.
This is Steve
Steve
using, the
using gold feathers, making sure he doesn't die to the fucking seaweed.
Minji and 2B, or maybe no. He
I
doesn't
do
have
not
Blackbirds.
think B is worth. You have to de-transform as the B to save
Yeah,
your DCW. This is terrible decision.
Unless
Although,
he's
oh my god, I got Steve is doing teeth from surface.
Let's go, Steve. Let's see it.
Steve is doing T from surface. He hasn't hit a single one yet. There we go. He's got one. He's got two. I cannot believe Sunder went to Minji. Okay, see, yeah, he's not fighting Minji, so he's definitely not doing jiggies.
Oh no, Steve.
Steve is dead. Steve is dead.
No.
Steve.
No.
Wait, there's still a chance. Okay, it's over.
Oh, one more. Oh no.
Oh my God, he's shooting the blue eggs.
There's still a chance.
Oh, he got one. Oh my God.
Oh my God, Steve.
Okay, so what the hell is Steve doing? He's just swimming down with a ward pad right now, and he's gonna do. Oh, this is actually smart. So he can swim down here, do Talon Torpedo, while the fish takes time to go around.
Yeah. And
Okay, wait, did he even get both red Jinjos? Did anybody see?
Well, there's only one.
Oh,
in
there's
CCL.
only the one in Minji. Okay.
Yeah. There's two in TDL. That's it.
Okay, Steve gets both. He's going to the surface. I don't know why. Why is he going to the surface? He's just regaining air? Dango is getting notes for Springies. Steve's got to hurry up and get to the surface. This is actually losing a million years for Steve.
Yeah, they gotta. Feels bad for this.
Go get grenades! No, you cannot hit this tooth, dude.
Oh my God, if he gets this,
no,
I will scream.
Go get grenades. Go get grenades. Pause. Go get grenades! Don't pause the game. Oh my God, this is so bad for Steve, and he doesn't even have the goggles. Dude, you have to lead these shots so bad.
And you get the entrance Jinjo from the bottom like that?
I don't know if you can, but it's fine. I'm watching Steve.
Yeah, you can. Come on, Steve! He's running out of eggs!
He got it! He got it!
First try! Let's go!
Oh my God! Both of these runners having complete meltdowns in different levels.
I don't even know if I would do teeth from surface in a bingo match, especially with $1,000 prize pool on the line.
Oh man, yeah, teeth from surface was definitely like a fucking. Okay, we got our first red Jinjo. We got all 5. Steve is halfway done with the row though.
That is true. I think Steve is still ahead.
I 100% agree that Steve is still ahead. Although now he's got to do Klungo too, so. And now Sunder's going to do Champa Warp to get up to Stomping Plains.
Yeah, he's probably going to do the 2 Terry Jiggies.
No, he should not do Jiggies in TDL.
Well, he is going to. I'm sorry to say.
I mean, I know he's going to now, but he shouldn't. Oh, that's not going to work.
Oh my God, I'm dumb. I thought Steve was going back to Witchy World. He didn't DCW.
Nope. Don't aim the reticule down. Don't aim the reticule down.
Don't aim down, shoot early, and then walk up. That didn't work.
Shot a little early.
You gotta wait a little bit before you start walking up.
Damn, he is getting absolutely fucked with this grenade explosion.
That is good to mention, Dango. It would be the move to get the white Jinjo because you need to get the other Jinjos in JRL before the red one.
That'll work. Nice shot.
That worked.
He hesitated on the shot. That's what I thought he needed for a while. But I guess you're right, ICUP. He's doing Terry. No, he's not doing Terry. Thank God, we're saved.
So he's doing Stomping Plains, Roar Cage, and what?
And he's going to go back to CCL once he has Clockworks. I think. Although he didn't do Minji, so I could be completely wrong. I don't know what he's doing. No. He's going to do... he's going to do JRL and then go back for Dippy? Question mark? I don't know what he's doing.
I don't know if he does either.
You can do this. You can still do this, Roar Cage, and Dippy.
Yep, that would still be faster. Especially if you reset and Dippy cutscene.
Well, Steve is done with Klungo 2. He's waiting for a clockwork.
Yeah, Alpha, he also has to do Stomping Plains Jiggy for a goal.
He has to get the Stomping Plains Jiggy, that's right.
And this has already been such an epic match.
Sunder needed to go to Toxic Waste. He needed to do JRL first.
I don't know what his thought process was going to Minji. Maybe he didn't want to do it.
I mean, now he's completely skipped Talent Torpedo, but like, you're going to get Talent Torpedo for the Ward Pads and the Jinjos. There's just no other way you're doing JRL stuff without Talent Torpedo.
He could get double air.
He should have done all the JRL stuff. He could have warped out of the Big Fish back up to Town Center. Or no, he could have death warped out of Big Fish up to Town Center and then done the DCW to Toxic Waste. Because now Steve has Clockworks and he's heading to CCO. We'll see if Steve opts to do Jiggies here.
I don't think CCL Jiggies would be that slow if you do Minji or Super Stash BD.
But here's the thing now is that Steve entered with Clockworks. So like that's the difference. Whereas Sunder, I have no clue why he chose the DCW to Minji. I think that was just like a absolute rest in peace choice.
Yeah, you would probably skip the B if you were getting 3 in CCL. You're right.
Oh, yeah, you 100% skipped the B. Steve, looking for Minji.
I still go by my theory that I didn't want to deal with Skull.
Oh my god, he's grabbing so many notes, iCup. And he's not doing Roar Cage. So yeah, he's not doing TDL. He's not doing TDL for Jiggies. I don't know what he's doing.
Is he getting Claw Climbers for GI? To get the warp pads?
No. He's just getting Springies to get up to GI. And look at that. Perfectly noted. Perfectly routed notes. Quote unquote. Okay, Steve beak bombing over. Where is Steve going?
Yeah, JRL Jiggy is probably one
what
of
is
them
Steve
that
doing?
either.
Steve is doing Dippy. Yeah, I love this. I love this big time.
Yes.
This is what we should have seen from Sunder. Yeah, I think Dippy, Stomping Plains, Roar Cage is how you do this. Now, the only thing is that Steve does need to get more notes. He's got to get notes for Springies.
Yeah, you can just reset right when at the beginning there, right?
I think that is how it works. Because I think the Jiggy will tick up. If it doesn't, Steve is in big trouble.
Yeah. What other Jiggy would he get? Rock Nuts? Or he probably just go back for it. But...
No, actually, I don't know if you can go back for it. I think that's like one of the spooky... His Jiggy counter did not go up there, iCup.
He didn't? It didn't?
No.
Oh my god. Hopefully he realizes that. Get at the level change.
Does he have it and it just doesn't go up? This is a great eggless break-in from Sunder. That was nice.
Yeah. You love to see it.
You get it at the level change? But it doesn't count up? Okay.
He'll have to check his totals at the end.
Sunder is splitting up. Why? For Weldar.
Yeah, Weldar. The Weldar, then Attic, and Tin Tops. Because there's also a Red Ginger and Floor too, I forgot to mention.
Sunder has just lost a year's worth of time doing this route.
Yeah, I like this GGM route. but the rest of the like DCWing the Minji, we'll definitely have to ask him about that
Has
because
Steve
I have
gotten
no
the
idea.
entrance Jinjo yet? Did anybody see him do that when he entered? I don't think he got it.
I didn't see it.
He's going for Champa Warp now. I'm guessing that he got the Weldar Jiggy.
Yes.
I'm like watching screens at the wrong time.
That's why I have a commentator.
That is why I love a commentator. That's right. And an audience. Okay, so he's opening up the door to get out to the flight pad, I'm assuming?
For the warp pad.
Oh, for the warp pad. That's right, yeah. Good point.
And probably the flight pad, but warp pad definitely.
So now he should do floor 4 early.
Yes.
Oh my god, Steve, you are so far away from the wall. What are you doing?
What the hell is he doing?
Steve, this is never going to work. Steve, what are you doing?
Is this a different setup for it? Steve is doing the other warp? Oh my god.
Oh, he's damage boosting in.
That's insane.
Oh, I have never seen that setup. I didn't even know that was a thing.
I didn't know that was a thing either, but I mean, the
Wow.
other way looks a little easier, but
Actually, no. I think that looks way easier.
I'm just so used to the other way that
I thought
Yeah,
that way looked
that way.
way easier to me.
Steve's greasing gold feathers.
Beak bombing is way easier, true.
Yeah, and faster. Alright,
Oh
Sunder.
man, how good is Sunder at floor 4?
Let's see it, Sunder.
He is pausing way late right now.
Yeah, he needs to get into the rhythm.
That was giga early.
We might be here for a bit.
That was early. 1 frame.
One frame.
He got it! He fucking got it!
my
Holy shit! Oh my god, dude!
He's a legend.
What a fucking sicko!
I've never gotten it a frame
I
early
have
like that
also
before.
never gotten to the frame early either.
I've tried many times and failed.
I don't even understand, like, because you have to unpause and then press Z on the very next frame.
Yeah.
I mean, that shit is so hard. Xenernicus did it in the last. Xenernicus did it in the last bingo tournament, but that was so sick. Okay, well, if Steve takes longer than that on floor 4 early, then Sunder saved a little bit of time.
I still think Steve has it just because he didn't DCW to Minji.
Oh, well, yeah, 100%. And Steve's got to come over, grab his red Jinjo. Sunder, you have Spring Ace. Oh, nice. He gets it first try, though. Worth.
Yeah, I think first try is still faster there.
I think you're right. I think it is.
Does Steve have 3 in TDL now? Oh, you already
Yes,
marked
he
it.
does. He does. Although I don't know what he... Oh, he's got to learn Spring Ace.
Oh,
He's got to
probably
learn
gonna
Spring
get
Ace,
the Jinjo
and he's
now.
got to get the entrance Jinjo. That's right.
Good answer, good answer.
Oh, he's doing the overlap. You love to see it. Sunder did not do this.
Doing the hundo strats, let's go.
No, Sunder, do the... Sunder doesn't know. He doesn't know about the out of bounds. Or not
He
the out of
doesn't
bounds,
know.
but he doesn't know about the drop.
The clockwork, yeah.
Oh, damn.
That sucks.
Well, yeah, you
Well-
wouldn't shoot the clockwork, I don't think. But
Oh, yeah,
just
because you need to
just go
floor
down
two
there
for the
as
Jinjo.
PK. Yeah.
You-
Damn, he
Jinjo
doesn't
there.
know about the drop to floor 2. That's a waste of time.
Yeah, I know Steve knows about that. So.
Yep. So very finicky drop. You don't see it in a whole lot of routing, but you definitely get it for warp pads. Oh, Steve pulls a GDO and misses the
Whoa.
entrance.
I need a tutorial for that now.
I don't
Right.
think anybody is going to go for the floor 1 shot.
Yeah, he's at 4 now. You forgot to mark it.
Oh, I missed him get the entrance, didn't you? Okay,
You
well,
got it,
Steve
yeah.
is heading into his last level.
Yeah. I mean, Sunder still has GI, so Steve has definitely still got this.
Man, this is a fucking sick time. He's entering GI with 47.
This is sub-hour, I think.
Oh, it's easily sub-hour. It's going to be like sub-55.
This is... Oh my god,
He went for the shot! I'm fucking sick! Steve actually knows the shot. I did not think we were going to see that.
I need to learn that
Oh
shit.
my god, now I feel like everybody's got to learn that shit. God damn it, Steve. And he's going to get the break-in under time.
Yeah. That's... Oh my god.
Wow, Steve actually showing everybody how much they really need to practice for this tournament. So we have not seen that shot since the last bingo tournament. Exodus did it for that same shot.
Yeah, it doesn't look that difficult. We just never see it, which is why it's so hype when we do.
Yeah, agreed. And Steve's going for this shot too. He's going for the Raptors shot. Yeah, I've seen more and more people do this shot now to where I'm thinking it's pretty easy to do. Yeah. I mean, we just need to start doing that in 100%.
Yeah, seriously.
I mean, the way I'm watching people do it first try easy every time is just, okay. Everyone just needs to do it in Hundo.
What, the warp pad shot?
No, the Raptors tint up.
Yeah. I don't think that would save time in Hundo just because of the route, but... No, we need the bit clips for sub 415.
How would it not save time? I mean, I guess there's a setup, I guess. You have to do the setup.
And I'm just thinking of the Hundo route. You do all that shit with solo K and learning leg spring and all that.
So Steve has tint ups. He's got to go get Attic. God.
All right,
so
Steve.
wait, is Sunder thinking of doing JRL jiggies as his third?
Yeah.
Or as
Well,
that's going to be his last level to get 3 jiggies in?
Like we said, JRL isn't that bad. You're already going to big fish.
Yeah, I know,
So
but then you have to do
Smugglers,
Seamy Fish and what? Pano?
Smugglers?
Oh, I guess Smugglers, yeah. That's not terrible, but... Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big fan. Steve pretty much has this in the bag, barring 4-4 early.
Yeah, unless he spends 5 minutes here.
Yeah, unless we see a Trinan level 4-4 early here from Steve.
Yeah. Moment of silence.
Steve pausing a little early. Pausing a little early.
That's late.
A little late. I-cup?
You hate to see it.
I-cup?
He's panicking.
I-cup?
SHM?
I-cup?
SHM?
There we go.
Hey, first try. Let's go.
Love to see it, baby. Okay.
Sunder ain't fucking around. He's getting sub-awkward. I respect it.
Yeah, I can respect it. He already knows. I'm sure Sunder is just waiting to get pulled into the call. He's been waiting ever since he failed Canary Married 2.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no way Sunder expects to win this game. Unless he just prays to God that Steve had the wrong row selected, but...
Honestly, I think both runners are in that boat because Steve took forever on floor 4 early there, and he also had a big time loss with doing teeth from surface.
Yeah, that's actually, you make a good point. Probably these guys are fucking nervous as hell right now. You make a
I know
really
I
good
would
point.
be. Because this row is absolutely insane.
Steve
Whenever you
going
get
for
a row
first
like
try,
this in a tournament.
Poggers. First try rafter grab. You'd love to see it. That was one warp pad there for Sunder. Oh, Steve! He's just immediately going for the warp pad. Or, I mean, the
Oh.
5 pad.
The cancel's fall damage there, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you get sucked in by the Dragunda.
It's hot.
So, Steve, you need that warp pad.
Steve?
I guess he's going to grab it when he comes back out.
Yeah, probably. Hopefully.
I hope so, too, because he needs that warp pad.
Sunder
Okay,
doing the
I
slope
believe
abuse.
that is his third Jiggy, right? He has Weldar,
Yeah,
Weldar,
Weldar.
Attic, and Tin Tups from Rafters. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, Steve looking for the gap here. Shooting high enough for the Jinjo. Nice. Okay, now he's got to leave. And he needs to grab... He needs to get on the ladder. This is not going to get you high enough.
Yeah, just
I
get on the
yeah,
ladder,
sure,
dude.
there
What are
you
you doing?
go. Okay.
Good job.
Well, this is going to be pretty free for Steve now. Because all he's got to do is... Oh, does Steve fly into the boiler plant? Or does he go behind?
Good question.
He's going
He's gonna-
boiler. Oh, no. He's
No.
going to beak bomb behind. Yeah. I like this. This is fine. Beak bombing in. Talent try? Dang.
You try to get in a low.
Didn't have the quick transition. Damn, it wasn't sub 55.
Yeah, this is a.
But
insane row.
this was an insane row. I mean, just really, really good synergy all the way around.
I didn't realize. It was
I'm
gonna be
glad
this
that
short.
both of the runners were able to find this row at least.
I think both of these runners will get sub hour with this.
Oh my god. Sunder drowned in the eel lair.
Oh, I had to say something.
Yep, he got fucked by the eels.
Now Sunder's waiting to be pulled in.
Okay, here we go. Steve drops. He knew the drop.
Where are we dropping, boys?
He's got the warp pad.
4-2.
He's got one more clockwork.
This is gonna be a tournament record. It's gonna be really hard to beat this record too. Tui is a very good game.
And
And
time.
time.
All right, let's bring him in.
Man, what a fucking race.
All right, GG's.
Oh, way.
Holy.
GG's.
Dude, that row was a patchwork record if I hadn't played so poorly. Holy fuck, man.
That row was a normal bingo.
Oh my god,
That
the
row
row
was
was
insane.
so hot. You guys
That
both
was
picked the
insane.
same row.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
that was the
kinda
god
figured.
row 100%. I picked that like 40 seconds in.
Man, couple of sicko things we saw in that run. That was really, really sick. Sunder, I have to ask, what happened in Canary Mary 2?
I was okay. There was a moment there where I didn't realize it, and I was mashing not on the button, and then all of a
Oh,
sudden I
no.
saw she was ahead of me, and then I couldn't catch up.
Oh
What
my
the hell?
god, absolute heartbreak there. And then
And the
same
freaking
thing.
death on the swim, that
Yeah.
pissed me off.
Oh yeah, you got fucked by the eels right there at the end.
Oh no.
But and then
Oh.
Steve, teeth from surface. What happened
No.
there?
Man, I've never missed that before. I don't know why I just couldn't do it, man. That was literally the first time.
Steve used 25 grenades and 60 blue eggs to destroy the teeth.
I think like half the blue eggs couldn't even hit. 'cause
Okay,
the fish was
Sunder,
so
the
far
other
away.
thing with that chat is wanting to know is why DCW to Minji?
Honestly, like, at first I was thinking about Clockwork getting my 3 Jiggies in TDL, so
Yeah.
like having Clockworks for Roar Cage. I didn't do that, but I still kind of just was gonna leave TDL anyways because I didn't want to fall off and die on my way to Stomping Plains.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
So I figured at least I can avoid one of the bubble rides.
Well,
in
what
CCL.
I was hoping to see from you, because Steve didn't DCW, he didn't set one up. So
Yeah, I
Steve
thought
was like
about that,
ahead in the
too.
early game. But what I wanted to see you do was JRL, finish your JRL stuff, and then DCW to Toxic Waste.
Yeah,
And do
that probably would've
GI
been
in
best.
one trip and then leave. And
Well,
I thought
GI
if
in
you
one
did
trip
that,
would have been tough because I wanted 3 Jiggies there.
I
No,
know,
I guess
but
I
you
would've
get
had to-
Toxic
because-
Attic.
But you can't get the red
Oh,
Jinjo on floor
true.
2.
Yeah.
You
You
can't
need
what?
leg spring. You need
Yeah,
leg
yeah.
spring.
The other way.
That
to
is
get it,
true
right?
that you can't do GI in one trip. Yeah, that's actually a
Yeah.
good point. I
Wait,
forgot
can't you
about
get the you
Jinjos.
can get the red Jinjo from the other window though, right?
Yeah,
No.
You can.
Wait, what?
You can get it
Yeah.
from the other window. But we're talking about the floor
No,
2,
no.
Jinjo.
The floor 2 Jinjo.
Oh, the floor
Yeah,
two.
the
Okay,
floor
yeah,
2
that's
one you
true.
can't get. You have to have Clockworks or Leg Spring. All right, well, GG's a great game 1. Very, very
Yeah.
entertaining to watch, guys. Great job.
I would highly recommend watching that back. That was insane.
All right,
Dude, the
so
first- the
I will
fucking
skip
Cheeto page in
right through my
TGI,
Canary
man.
Mary though. I don't want to watch that again.
yeah, don't watch the Canary Mary True.
We tried our best to be polite about it, but
What did you
But-
think about me getting Blubber's last possession?
Chat said not worth.
Yeah,
I was
probably. but
actually thinking
Chat,
about it.
chat
right there at
said
the
not
end.
worth in the slightest.
Yeah, I was doing it for the meme. I was like, yeah, it may lose like a couple of seconds, but it's just too good to not do it.
I almost did it to be honest, and I was like, I'm pretty sure there's like a pretty long cutscene there.
Yeah, the cutscene is longer than I remembered, to be honest with you. So I think it loses time, but it's kind of cool.
All right, I'm going to post y'all's second seed. You guys can go ahead and set that up when you'd like.
Can I get a pee break?
Yes, we can use a short bathroom break is
Right.
more
yeah,
than fine.
definitely need one after that game 1. Holy shit.
Ah, frick.
Yeah, I think ultimately, now that I realize that you couldn't do GI in one trip, I think the best thing to do was just to not DCW at all. Oh, baby, I get to link my Canary Mary tutorial for yet another runner. And what? Hi, guys. Hi, guys. This is Secret Humor Man. I'm here to show you Canary Mary. Hey, Ring Rush. It was relatively close. Sunder was probably another 4 or so minutes from finishing.
Yeah, the other reason I was thinking Minji is just because like flying to Minji, or like getting there, like going through the cave or like getting the flight pad by George is just like felt a little bit slow to me.
Yeah.
But I guess, yeah.
Dude, I actually wasn't sure if the Jiggy saves if you reset on the Dippy cutscene.
I wasn't sure either.
Yeah,
And
like,
I was especially scared because when you re-enter Jinjo Village, there was no Jiggy counter. And I was like, does Steve have this?
But I'm pretty sure we even saw that in the tournament, right? I was like 90% sure, and I was like, fuck it, I'll just go for it. But I also checked totals at the end, and I had 3 out of 10 in TDL. Dude, the fucking big fish, man. Holy moly. Also, that JSG early was something else.
I'm back.
How far away were you from finishing, Sunder?
He probably had another 4 to 5 minutes.
Yeah, I was close.
Okay.
I had just gotten to. Well, I had just died right at the surface of Talon Torpedo when you won.
Oh no.
And then I just had to like grab the warp pads in the last few Jinjos and a couple quick jiggies.
So rough if that happens. The eels just get you.
Yeah, the eels got me. That's the first time I've died like that. All the other times I've died from the swim, it's been my fault. That time, I was so mad.
Yeah.
I could have sub won this without failing Canary Mary and without dying in that swim, I think.
Man, that's a shame. I don't even know how much time I lost to not getting the teeth, because like I warped back to town because I was hoping it would reset the cycle of the big fish, but it doesn't. And then so like I just had to wait.
Okay, you guys both ready to go for game 2?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I think so.
Seed's been posted. Feel free to open it. ICUP, you back?
Yep.
Let me check that I have the right seed. Yeah, okay.
Should be 16678.
Yep.
All right. We will start game number 2 in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Good luck,
Good
guys.
luck, boys. Get sub 1 again. Where's chat? There it is.
All right. Boom, boom. Here's our new board, ICUP.
All right. Let's
13
see
Globos
here.
in the middle.
Right off the bat, I'm seeing F. What is that? 5? No,
F5?
F9. It's hard for me to see the numbers. Yeah, F9 is actually pretty nuts.
Let's see. F9, we've got Dippy, got UFO. What the hell do we have in this that you're just like crazy about?
MT kickball
MT
jiggy, both kickball
with
jiggies.
Oh, 6 and
6
7.
and 7, dippy jiggy.
Yeah, not bad. Some decent synergy there. What else
We
do
got double air on this card.
We got double air with
And jiggies and JRL. Oh boy.
This combines 5 jiggies with 8 jiggies in GGM, although that's a shit ton of... That is a shit ton of Jinjos with 13 Globos.
Yeah.
This one
This
combines
combines
7
7
with 8.
We're also getting 8 in CCL
And,
MT.
oh, and look, you've got Smugglers with Toxic Waste from JRL. And double air.
Yeah.
That one's not bad, actually, but you've got
Yeah,
8 in
DCW
CCL with
Toxic
8 in
Waste.
GGM. So there's this one's actually okay. You got some decent Canary Mary synergy you can do.
Yeah. I'm glad we got a card with no obvious answer now.
Here's 3 and 7. Man, there's a lot of GGM jiggy goals on this card.
And they're all synergized with each other.
Let's see. 1 in... Oh, can you get both of those? 1 Globo and all 8 levels and 13 Globos? I don't think you can.
No.
Dang, if only you could mix those two together, that'd be sick.
Yeah, that...
Oh, you can,
Yeah,
yeah,
you can.
F2. Oh, but you would
Still
not do
not
this.
a great row,
You
though.
would not do this, I don't think. Although, I don't know, it's not that bad. Jinjos aren't terrible. Although 7 in TDL is fucking AIDS.
Yeah, that's a 25.
7 in TDL, although you get Dippy guaranteed. But yeah, I don't know. They're both pretty bad.
7 in TDL plus 5 in JRL. No.
Yeah. Well, we'll just have to see what these guys come up with.
I still back up F9, even though there's a couple long goals and a lot of synergy there.
GDO liking F7. That was the Smugglers synergy.
Yeah.
I think you're definitely right, Iceup. I like F9. I think F9 looks really good. Or at least it's got a lot of synergy together. I don't know if I like 6 and 7 in TDL, but it does have some decent synergy.
Good synergy with Kickball,
Dango
too.
likes F1. It also has 6 and 7. But it's also
And
got
Dippy.
Cheeto pages in Witchy World.
Yeah. There's
It
always
does
one
have Dippy with
caveat that
Open
sees-
Super Stash, which isn't terrible.
We haven't seen Open Super Stash yet this tournament, I don't think.
Nope, we have not. Nobody's done that one. God, it feels like Saucer of Peril is on so many of these cards recently. Like just every time it eliminates like a couple rows. I just hate seeing them. Okay, well, neither Sunder nor Steve have chosen a card yet. They're still deciding for themselves what row they want to go for.
Yeah, this
This
is
is
not
definitely
a
a shitty card.
This is not a good card. This is not the card you want in a tournament because there's like so many good options.
Good.
Like there's no
options.
obvious answer.
Yeah, there's no obvious answer is what you mean to say, yeah.
Yeah.
Both of these guys grabbing the Mesa Gaze, so they're thinking that DCW might be in the cards for them.
I definitely
Steve
don't
a little
think
bit
we're
ahead
seeing
coming out of
sub 1 at least.
bottles. I'd be really surprised to see sub 1. These are just a lot of long goals with not a whole lot of synergy. Like, yes, of course, Jiggy goals that share the same level go together, but that doesn't mean it knocks down your time. It just means, you know, out of your 8 goals, you get to do 2 at the same time.
Yeah.
Which means you still have 7 other goals. Or 6 other goals, rather.
I guess F5 doesn't look bad either.
The F5 is...
You're doing both Kickball plus 8 in CCL though.
And 4 in GI.
Yeah. There's just no clear winner here.
I kind
F6.
of do like F7. I like the double air synergy with the JRL stuff. You do have to do 8. Oh, wait, never mind. You have to do 8 Jiggies in MT, 8 in GGM, and 8 in CCL. That is so many.
That's 24 Jiggies, SHM.
Yeah, that's a schlongster row. I don't know. I mean, I guess you get to double up with the Canary Mary stuff, but I don't know.
And the double air synergy.
I mean, you don't have to
with,
do anything in
Toxic
Witcher
Waste.
World, anything in... Yeah, I don't know. Not a fan. Not a fan of any of these rows, to be honest. I just hate it.
This is a tough card. I think we're gonna see 2 different rows here. I think I would still go with F9 if I were doing this card. I wouldn't like it. Has anyone picked yet?
I'm looking.
We're almost done with MT puzzle.
Sunder has chosen F1.
Okay.
Oh. I did not want to have that open. Where's that at? Okay, so F1 for Sunder, F7 for Steve.
All right.
A perfect mirror on the card.
Yep.
Different
Flipped on
rows
both axes.
entirely. We'll have to see what happens. So Steve did pick the 24 Jiggy row.
25 Jiggy.
Yeah, 25 Jiggy. And Sunder's got the Saucer of Peril roll. Saucer of Peril row,
I
rather.
still think both of these rows have their merits, have their benefits.
No, yeah, I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying I don't like them.
I mean,
not like doing them.
I don't think there's a row on this card I like, but
According to Cole's algorithm, these rows have a 30-second discrepancy between the two of them. So it should be a pretty hot race.
we're finally gonna see double air in a bingo.
Well, plenty of people have gotten double air.
Well, in this tournament.
What does Cole say about F5? F5 is 30 seconds off as well. F5 is 30 seconds faster than Sunder's row.
Yeah, kickballs, like, I think both kickball games are 9 minutes altogether. But if it takes out 2 of the goals,
Yeah.
then it's not that bad.
All right, so the opening looks relatively the same. These guys are coming everywhere for notes. Nothing that I have to track just yet. Although Steve is going to have a shit ton of jiggies to grab.
Yeah, almost said Schlongster, Jesus. Sunder only has 3, so.
There we go. Sunder waits for the iframes that time.
Hell yeah, he's learning, boys.
Oh, Steve missed a note nest that he desperately needs, but he's going back for shoe jump anyways. Oh, another great jump from Steve.
Hell
Nice
yeah,
shoes
both
jump.
times.
That was hot.
Well, 2 times. We might see a game 3 here. Yeah, lots of jiggies in these rows. Sunder's getting how many? 14? Yeah, 14 jiggies. That's not that bad, I guess. But he has to go into all 8 levels.
Yep.
I don't think either of them has set up a DCW
Well,
yet.
ideally, so does Steve, right? I mean, besides TDL. I guess he wouldn't go to, but... it was a pretty shitty card, Ring Rush. And luckily, these rows are only 30 seconds apart. So, we should still be in for a decent race.
Yeah, definitely not sub 1 this race, but we could see a game 3. Well, we're gonna see Sunder set the saucer anyway, because he needs all 3 Cheeto pages in Witchy World, but let's see if he actually DCWs somewhere. If I were him, I'd probably DCW to Terry. Or Toxic Waste.
Yeah, because what are the 4 you get if you don't go to Toxic Waste? You get Tintups, Weldar, Attic, and Trash. It's not terrible.
Yeah.
It's not the end of the world. But I think you're right. I think he goes to Terry. Just get up there.
Yeah. Because he's going to spend like half his bingo in 2DL anyway.
One Globo on all 8 levels. Did he already get a GGM Globo? I'm assuming he did, right?
Yeah. Yes, he did.
Okay.
Well, he didn't complete the goal yet, but...
Yeah, but I mean, I can track 1. He got 1. Oh, Steve warps to the wrong thing, and he's lagging so bad.
I'm glad we're going to see open Super Stash Deluxe. That's an interesting goal you don't see very often.
Yeah, where are the 4 switches? You've got 1 outside by George.
1 by George, there's 1 in the trash can.
1 in the
there's
back of the trash can, 1 top of Central Cavern.
And then 1 right above the safe.
That's right, and then the 1 right above the safe.
Yeah, definitely grab a beer for this. Well, I needed a beer for the first game, but...
What is this? Steve turned on the timer and then warped to Mumbo. I guess that is technically faster.
Yeah, if you already got the notes by Prospectors and Bill Drill, I guess.
Hopefully he doesn't miss.
So what are the 8 in GGM? Are we gonna see Canary Mary?
It's everything but the 2 Mumbos.
Yeah, that makes
He
sense.
has to do Canary Mary because he's gonna do Canary Mary in CCL, I think.
Yeah, he's got good synergy there at least. He can skip Pot of Gold.
Yeah. Exactly. You skip pot of gold, skip ice eggs.
And the 2 he's gonna skip an M to your kickball and
And if we have somebody
Relic?
who's a legend at Toxic Waste Ninja from JRL, it's Steve.
that is true. Kind of sucks that he has to detour to GI just for honeycomb, so.
Yeah.
So he's gonna need what? Spring East, and that's it for moves, basically.
Yep.
Oh no, Sunder. DCW off the Toxic Waste Shinjo from JRL to skip Spring East. Does that work? I don't think it does.
How the hell do you DCW to a Jinjo?
Well, you DCW a Toxic Waste. Well, oh, that I'm dumb. Never mind.
First time Jinjo CS?
I don't think that warps you to where the Jinjo is. I think it wouldn't it just warp you to Isle of Hags, because that's where the cutscene takes you.
I don't know. I've never DCW to a first time Jinjo cutscene.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't try it in a tournament match either.
I'd have to see what the hell it does.
Steve only got 4 in GGM. He didn't.
Yeah, he
set
wants
up...
to come back with Clockworks. And he's not
Oh.
setting up a DCW.
I guess he's not DCWing.
You win with a bingo. Regen.
Oh my god, if we had the fight Hag 1 at the end, I would not join this tournament. Although I remember when defeat Hag 1 was a goal. Those were the days.
Those were the olden days. Defeating Hag 1 as a goal. Very glad we don't see that on cards anymore.
It literally doesn't synergize with anything. It's just a 10-minute time sink.
Whoa, whoa. It synergizes with defeat bosses.
Oh yeah, that's right. Fuck.
Kek W.
Bring it back.
Yeah, do you remember when defeat bosses had defeat bosses except Kongo and Hag 1? Talk about
Yeah,
the
that
real
was,
old days.
that was a meme.
Although, to be fair, that's when it said defeat 3, 4, and 5 bosses instead of 5, 6, and 7.
Well, our Jiggy Asterisk.
Yeah, well, our Jiggy Asterisk is classic.
Mr. Fit Jiggy, Dino Kids.
I still miss the trick stuff, though. I miss Inferno as Van. And,
Inferno's Fac is BK.
Fac. Well, I don't miss that one because I never did that one, but
I didn't either.
Target
but,
Zan without FPS.
Yeah.
That was the one that I was really sad that it got gutted. Anyways, back to the match. I haven't paid attention to anything that Steve has done in MT. I think he just grabbed a bunch of notes.
Yeah, I think he's just doing a normal route. He needs 8 Jiggies in MT, so that's everything except for Kickball and what, Relic?
Everything but Kickball and Relic, that's right.
Man, he's gonna almost 100% 3 levels in this bingo.
25 Jiggies.
I'm sick.
Not grabbing the white Jinjo this time, because he's only got to get the one Jinjo.
Yep, he's gonna reset off of it, probably.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He got the warp, so he's probably gonna come back. Oh yeah, that's the other Jiggy, the Golden Goliath that I wasn't thinking of.
Yep, he's going to have to do the GG shot.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. Only took me like a couple minutes to learn.
Oh, Sunder's going ahead and grabbing Breagle Blaster early. Making sure he doesn't forget it for Champa.
Oh yeah, that's right, Champa. It's 1-7.
And I'm assuming, did Steve grab the Snake Jiggy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
See how many notes do these guys need. I think they just need Clockworks, right? Or Springies again? Nothing besides that?
Yeah, Steve needs Springies because he needs to go to GI without a DCW. And I don't think Sunder needs... Oh, well, yeah, he needs...
Sunder does
GI
have the
too.
saucer box free, but we just don't know if he's going to use that for a DCW or not.
Yeah. If I were him, I'd DCW to Toxic Waste, but... We'll see.
Alright, Steve opening up Jiggy Wiggy Special. So all of his levels are open. Now he's going to do all the MT stuff. Sunder, not too far behind him. Again, just a little bit of the opening difference in that Sunder sets up a DCW, whereas Steve did not. Steve grabbing Breagle Blaster so that he can do Target Zan. Does he do Target Zan right now and then Death Warp out? I hope he does.
Yeah, I would have routed it a little different. I would have done how you doing 100%, but this is good too.
I like this route. Okay, no white Jinjo grab here either from Sunder.
Sunder doesn't have any
His way leaving.
Jinjos.
And he doesn't
We
have
got
to
all
grab
of them
Snake
last
Jiggy.
bingo.
But he does have to get a Globo. He should get this one right behind Wumbo because he did not go into Mumbos.
Yeah.
And it looks
This
like
definitely
he's
the-
going for it.
Definitely the fastest one in MT. Skips 2 loading zones.
There's a number 2. Steve making his way through Target Zan. Ooh, gets hit by the Fluff Life Feather. You hate to see it. Just confirmed that you can DCW off Toxic Waste Jinjo to reach Toxic Waste. That's pretty disgusting.
That's good to know.
Well, unfortunately, I don't think Steve knows that. And he doesn't have
Maybe
a
we
DCW
need
set
to-
up anyways.
Maybe we need to nerf that goal now.
Oh, Steve shooting the door. I'm loving the tradition of people shooting that door as they go by it to fucking shit on Asmi.
That's a classic.
Alright, Jiggy Wiggy special set up for Sunder now. And he's done with MT. Now he can leave. Whereas Steve has a lot more to do in MT.
But Sunder's gonna spend years in Witchy World.
Sunder is going to spend years in Witchy World, but not immediately.
Oh, whenever I do cheetah pages in Witchy World, I always set up all the mumbo shit on my first trip.
Oh,
but-
yeah, I just meant actually doing Saucer Apparel. Won't
Yeah.
be till later. The biggest time loss.
Steve having a pretty good target Zan so far.
Nice. This time he did not go for Area 51 notes. Love to see it. Ooh, gets slapped by the Fruity. Ooh, gets slapped by the Fruity again.
Did he open the gate though?
He did open the gate. He did shoot a grenade.
Okay. Good.
Steve
Steve
running
just
out of golden
barely-
eggs. Love
Rip.
to see it.
Hate
Now,
to see it.
if Steve was smart, he'd want to get hit by this. Oh, he's just saving and quitting. What? Oh, I
He's
guess
got-
Steve has to come back with Clockworks. That's right.
Yeah, for pillars and swamp, he'll probably do
Yeah.
Bovina then. Oh, Bolivia.
Oh, that was interesting. Why did he get Airborne Egg?
Good question.
I have no clue
Earthquake.
why he got Airborne Egg aiming.
Maybe for open super stash so he can beak bomb around CCL. Is that even worth it though?
TDL for Oogles. What?
For Oogles.
Nice split
you
up.
don't need airborne.
You don't need anything for Airborne.
Rock
Oh,
nuts.
rock nuts? I guess.
Yeah, I mean, if you're getting Terry in the flight pad.
I think you just do rock nuts without flight pad though, but I guess since you will have Terry open, it makes sense. All right, Steve has double air.
Double
Progress.
air.
Oh, baby. Torch jump.
Push jump is easy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm watching all these people do these bingo tricks that I've never had to implement in my rows, and I just am starting to learn that it's time. It's time to learn all these bingo tricks because everybody else knows them.
Yeah, you've been the host. You don't haven't needed to learn all these tricks yet.
I know. Well, I have done bingos with the community, though.
Yeah.
I won a bingo against, did you play with us the other day? Me, you, and Alpha?
That was like a week or two ago at this
Yeah,
point,
that's what I
wasn't
meant by the other day. 2 weeks ago, a month ago.
it? Yeah. We're not old.
The days blend together. Alright, well, both runners in Witchy World now. Luckily, Steve has nothing to do in this level. He's just grabbing notes, split up, and leaving.
Yeah. And Sunder's gonna be here for like another 10 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Sunder's grabbing pack wax, so for sure we're thinking trash compactor. At least for one of his jiggies.
He's getting pack wax, so he's probably getting trash compactor then, right?
That's what I just said, Icup. That's what I literally
Oh.
just said.
I don't know, man. I've been just really tired lately.
I can tell.
I got like
The
10 hours of
edibles
sleep
kicking
last
in.
night.
Exactly. Good job, Alpha.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve's done. Leaving Witchy World. Heading out. All right. So, what all does Steve have to do in JRL? I guess this is where Steve's actually going to shine. Does Steve go down for Talent Torpedo, or does he DCW using the Toxic Waste Jinjo? I don't think there's any way he knows about that.
No, I don't think anyone knew that before Ring Rush just tested it.
Uh-oh. Are we going to see Gondola DCW here from... I hope he Gondola DCW's here, otherwise this is going to be very, very slow.
Toxic Waste Jinjo from JRL, that's the path from Smugglers, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And you need Sub Aqua and Ice Eggs. Well, you don't need them, but...
Nice. First try, Gondola DCW there from Sunder. Oh, Steve is grabbing Ice Eggs. So that makes me curious. Does Steve think he's going to do Pot of Gold?
Either that or he's gonna use it for Toxic Waste Jinjo from JRL.
But he's got double air. So are you telling me he's also going to learn Sub Aqua?
He might. I'm just finding out possibilities here.
I just feel like that's so slow.
Oh, that's another little synergy with this row. Smuggler's Cavern Jiggy and Toxic Waste Jinjo.
Yep.
JRL. Didn't realize that.
God, Sunder just has to do so much to set up Saucer Apparel. I hate it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know the strat for doing it with double air, so I would be getting everything too.
Steve has done it with double air before. That was like the only way Steve was gonna beat Nade in the last tournament, and he went for it and got it.
Yeah, maybe he does do Pot of Gold, but skips Trash Can.
I
But
don't know.
Pot
I
of Gold
think
is
that's
definitely
slow.
slower.
Yep. For CCL, you're going to skip Mr. Fit and hopefully either Canary Mary or Pot of Gold. But I would think because he's doing Canary Mary for GGM, why not just do Canary Mary 3? Right? Because, I mean, you have to do one, or, well, I guess he doesn't have to do Canary Mary 2.
Yeah, that is true.
So I guess that's what you choose. Do you choose to do 2 and 3, or do you choose to do Pot of Gold? And I think at that point you do Pot of Gold, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not entirely sure what would be faster there, but...
Now, the only problem is Steve is going to open up Smugglers, but he's not going to do Smugglers yet because he doesn't have Clockworks. And I don't know if Steve knows the Solo K running shoes jump. Nor do I think that's faster just to do JRL in one trip, but maybe it is.
Gibbs the buzz.
I don't think you skip Zebas. You can just end as the B in Zebas and not have to detransform.
And the last eyeball you get is right next to it. So.
He's getting Ice to do Pot of Golds to skip Canary Mary.
Yeah, can see him too. Because as we saw with Thunder in the last race, it's hard.
I just don't like doing Pot of Gold because there's so much setup with Pot of Gold.
Yeah, but with 8 and CCL,
you gotta do the mountain jump as Kazooie. You gotta get inside Pot of Gold. You gotta shoot all the eggs, and then you gotta do the mini game. But I do definitely think it's faster than Canary Mary. Now that I am realizing he would have to do 2 and 3. Okay, so Steve is going to grab the treble and save and quit here. So he's going to come back to JRL later. And I think if Sunder is smart, he will save and quit here and also leave Witchy World. And start his DCW? Or do we think he's going to DCW to Toxic Waste?
I don't know. I mean, I said if I were him, I would DCW
he is going to go to JRL. He's going to go to JRL, get Talon Torpedo, warp to Toxic Waste, because he's got to get Talon Torpedo for Dippy. So yeah, he's definitely not DCWing anywhere but Toxic Waste, I think.
Unless he goes up to Terry.
Okay, yeah, I do like this save and quit. I think this is good. Sunder does have 2 Cheeto pages, thank you. He's got everything but Saucer.
Probably gonna end on Saucer, if I had to imagine.
Mm-hmm. That would be the last thing he would do, I think. Unless he just skips CCL completely till the end. Oh, blue potion. You hate to see it.
Yeah, it's better on 2 than 1, though.
True. Sunder does have Pack Whack.
Can I get some F's in the chat for our boy Steve?
Steve just has so many jiggies still to grab.
Yeah. It's definitely still anyone's game.
Will we see a game 3? Can Sunder pull it out?
I'm hoping for it so I can fall asleep on stream. At this point. I'm not being rude to anybody. I'm just poking fun at myself because I'm just fucking exhausted for no reason.
Oh, now here is one thing that Sunder can do. He can go into HFP right now for quick notes and a Globo on Fireside and then leave. He probably should do that right now before going to JRL. Yeah, he's turning the camera. He's going.
Yeah.
Okay, Steve's got Clockworks. That is, it's not his last move. He will need to get Springies, unfortunately. Oh, and it looks like Sunder is literally just getting the Globo. He doesn't even need notes. Hey, Stormed. He's not even splitting up. Where's he going? Oh, he's just running over here. I don't hate this. Actually, this is fine. Nobody so far has made any, like, incredibly bad mistakes.
So far, they've been pretty good.
Sunder trying to take damage to the freaking hothead.
Why not just use grenades?
That's what I'm saying.
I have to repeat everything you say. For emphasis.
All right, Steve, he got his clockworks. He immediately went back to JRL. He's going to do his smuggler stuff and his toxic waste Jinjo. And then he'll just have a shit ton of jiggies plus the GI honeycombs. Oh, baby.
Almost done.
Yeah, almost done. Keck W.
Meanwhile, Thunder hasn't even entered TDL yet.
So wait, did Steve get sub aqua? He didn't, right? He only got ice eggs for... Yeah, Steve is doing the damage boost.
Hell yeah, let's go.
He made it past 1. Made it past 2.
One more. Oh, he's got it.
Yeah, I mean, what a pog. What an absolute pog.
One absolute madman.
Yeah, I just think getting sub aqua there is so slow. All right, Steve has his waist reset. Nice. Love to see it. Okay. So now let's see. Steve is gonna head back to MT? Question mark? Yes. He's gonna head to MT, do his MT stuff, get Dilberta, finish GGM.
Oh no, Thunder!
Sunder!
No!
Oh, he's done. He's done. He's done.
There's
This is the first big mistake.
no game 3.
Sunder really should have tried to get by, even though he went down to 3 health and just stopped and sanked him. Man, what a tilt. That is a big time loss.
Punished for not getting double air.
Yeah, you know, that swim is just embedded in me, muscle memory from doing the old any percent route, but, you know, it can fuck some of these runners. They're just not used to, you know, trying to find the ankle to go by Inky.
Not all of us have the Tuitism.
Oh, here we go. Steve is doing Golden Goliath shot.
This is the first time we've seen this in a tournament?
No. Sunder, in fact, did this in the last match. Against the DD Lux. And Alpha also did it, that's right. Sunder. Sunder!
Oh my god, again.
Oh, Steve. Okay. Can he make it with 2 bubbles and 3 health?
Yeah.
This is gonna be really close.
Remember, I think it was Nernicus that one time made it with 2 bubbles, 1 health.
Yeah, but... Oh my god.
It still feels bad, man, going in the seaweed.
At least he survives, though. Steve, what are you doing? This is not the shot. Wow, it worked.
Just barely. Yeah, regen, Thunder died to the swim once.
Okay, Sunder got it. Steve got it. The run continues. That was... I don't know what setup that was from Steve. I've never seen that, and I'm surprised it worked. Now Steve gets to do all his prison compound stuff. Oh, he's got to do Bovina, that's right. He saved this till later. Oh my god, Sunder probably is just so fucking scared of the eels. Luckily makes it up. Okay, Steve with another jiggy here. Oh shit!
Ooh.
I just reloaded the page. Did not mean to do that. F1, F7. Oh no! Wait.
Not F1.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
1, What the hell is our seed? 1, 6,
We're experiencing some technical difficulties here. Please stand by.
Yeah, please stand by. Okay, this is done. This is done. This is done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6, and then
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, and then
And that's it, right?
counting with the Banjo race team.
Actually has
That's 7 for Steve.
Did Sunder get a JRL Globo? I think he only got the notes in Panos, right?
He got the Globo and Panos.
He did?
Yeah, that was Steve that just got the notes.
Okay.
Steve not doing the clockwork shot here. What's the point?
Maybe Steve wanted to save Clockworks just in case.
Yeah. 8 and MT.
8 and MT, now on to GGM, where he's got to do Ordnance and Mary.
Yeah.
And now Sunder's heading to his DCW. GI. Now, Sunder could do a one-trip GI here, but will he? He would have to do floor 4 early to get up to the attic, but it would save him from coming back with Clockworks. Is that worth it, iCup? What do you think?
I mean, if you're not going to do Toxic Waste, I think that
he is doing Toxic Waste.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
going to do Toxic Trash, and then he'll have one more. So does he do Attic?
I think you come back and do Waldar.
Really? You come back? With Clockworks? You think so?
Or maybe you do Attic. I mean, it takes.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just asking. I'm curious.
It depends on how comfortable you are with 4
Steve
early.
doesn't know the Clockwork shot into Mary. Oh, this is. Yeah, that was not going to work in a million years.
Exactly, ring rush. It depends on.
There we go.
Depends on how comfortable you are with 4 early. In my opinion, I would come back with Clockworks and do the Waldar, but.
Well, when we're talking about $1,000 tournament, and we're thinking about what's the fastest thing to do, I'm asking: is first try floor 4 early faster than coming back with 1 Clockwork? And my answer is, I think yes.
Yeah.
And I think you have to go for it, even with the margin of error.
With this row, yes. If it was 5 in GI, I'd probably say come back with Clockworks, but with only 4, I'd say.
Attic without clocks, you can do just with BK.
Yeah, just floor 4 early, hit the flight pad switch. And...
You don't even need solo K.
No, you don't.
You can just jump over there. That was another Jiggy in GGM.
How does BK get over there? Don't you just jump? I thought you could make that jump as
I
BK.
thought you could make it too. I thought there's a beam that crosses it. Am I wrong?
I think I've done it with BK before.
Either way, even taking solo K up there, you'd probably want to do that anyways because it's faster than taking BK.
Oh, he's opening the door. He's not going up to floor 4. Or maybe he's just gonna open the door first to get the floor pad.
No, you're probably right. He's probably gonna come back later. He doesn't want to do floor 4 early.
I mean, I don't think coming back is much slower than going out to floor 4 and doing all that.
No, I don't think so either, but... Yeah, he's just gonna come back. Not what I would have done, but I understand the decision.
Honestly, I probably would have just DCW the Toxic Waste with Clockworks at that point, but...
Yeah, that's also probably... I always forget that that's an option. I just always think that that's way too slow to opt for Klunga 2, but... Klunga
it's
2,
really not. If you're
Klunga
getting
2 probably is
Torpedo.
faster even than climbing the rope. Well, not exactly, but you know what I mean. Climbing the rope and going for floor 4 early.
And
coming
Klunga 1
down.
is what, a minute 20?
I don't know how long it is. Steve having a pretty good ordnance here. 127. Okay, now where does Sunder go? It looks like he's heading to CCL. He's going to take care of the safe and Dippy.
I shouldn't spend too much time in CCL.
What else does Steve have to do in GGM? He's got to do
Mary,
Canary,
Mary.
Mary, and... Did I miss another one, or does he have 7?
He got the... Wait,
1,
did
2,
he get
3,
small
4.
waterfall?
Yeah, he did. He got it with a clockwork. Yeah, I was just missing
Yeah,
one.
so he's got 7.
This will be 8. God. Even Steve still has just so much to do.
I still think Steve is in the lead.
I
but
do
not
think
by
Steve's
much.
in the lead, but I just mean he's got a lot to do.
But not by much. I still think this is anyone's game, honestly.
Thunder going for one of the switches. Nice.
Refreshing to see a different goal. Trying to think of the last bingo I even did open Super Stash it on. It's been years, I think.
It's been years.
Years.
Thunder going for George Skip. Oh, baby. Man, I wonder how sick Steve is from having to do Canary Mary. What is this? I cannot believe that worked. What the hell was that setup?
Steve's making you sick. That just made me sick.
I have never seen somebody jump into George like that. I cannot believe that worked. Okay. 2 switches down for the safe. And Steve is heading to... Is Steve going to do CCL first or GI first?
Probably CCL.
I guess with
Had to guess.
CCL, you don't have to stop off and get Springies yet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be... I don't know if that one reason is good enough to get Springies, but... Or not Springies, but Airborne, but I guess that was pretty good. Compound. Nice. Steve is refilling his clockworks first, so I think he's going to go to CCL.
Yeah, Airborne egg aiming is really nice for open Super Stash because there isn't a flight pad on Trash Can.
What the hell is Sunder doing?
Does he know where the switches
Why the hell
are?
was he looking over the side like that? I guess he
Just
wants to
enjoy-
jump to the Super Stash?
He's enjoying the view, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know what he's doing.
You
CCL.
can see a lot from up there.
Steve climbing the bubble. Is Sunder just done? No, not yet. Sunder looks like he's way behind, but he's set up a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Honestly, all he really has is a couple more things in CCL than TDL, and then Saucer. I forgot about Saucer.
This is his last button to press. And then he will fly out for Dippy and he'll have 2 goals done.
He got the Globo, right?
Yes, he got the George Globo. Safe is open. Now he just needs to fly out to Dippy. Or swim
Yeah,
out
I
to
still
Dippy.
think Steve is in the lead because 8 in CCL is still way shorter than 7 in TDL.
Yeah, I know.
TDL just takes forever.
Yeah, I wasn't saying Sunder is like, yeah. I mean, wait, what is... Oh, okay, yeah, never mind. Yeah, I mean, he has to do Saucer. That's like the AIDS part. Is Saucer of Peril plus 7 in TDL.
And he has to go back to GI for a Jiggy.
And he's got to go back to GI. Yeah, good point. But he can reset here on the level transition if he knows.
He can, but is he going to?
Well, we just talked about it. He
Oh,
hasn't gotten to GI Globo yet. He did not go to. He did not go above floor 1. Yeah, Sunder doesn't know.
Reset.
Yeah, he could reset right now,
Yeah.
which I didn't learn until today. But yeah. All right, now Steve's heading for Trash Can. Which row is theoretically fastest? In terms of the raw synergy, it's saying that Sunder's was better.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Death warping out of CCL is pretty slow.
Or actually, no, I lied. In terms of raw synergy, it says Steve's was best. But in terms of goal length synergy, it said Sunder's was best. But Sunder does have the 25 in his row, whereas Steve has the 24. Nice, Steve just shot a clockwork to fucking blow up these ulcers. Not ulcers, but the germs. Steve, don't use all your ice eggs. You need them for pot of gold.
He's just getting 50. Relax. He's got this.
Is
Saying
he
his
getting
first
50?
bingo. Or maybe he's going for
Looks
69
like he's
for the
getting
meme.
more. He's gonna waste all his ice eggs.
He only needs 1.
But what if he misses one?
Well, he's dead when we go to game 3.
Oh, and he gets 70. What a cuck.
Alright, game 3. Sunder wins. Let's go.
Yeah, that's correct. Cool. Steve is death warping out of trash. He's got 2 jiggies done.
Almost there.
Almost there.
Although
Definitely,
Honeycomb...
it was definitely just a shitty card. Like an absolutely shitty card. There's nothing that they could do about it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Definitely
and
not getting-
interesting. He's doing Champa now. Oh, Steve slides down the mountain.
No!
This is okay, though. He can just recover with the flight pad.
Yeah. That's actually a good backup. I'd never think of that. I just accept my
You
fate.
just slide down and try it again. Bro, these people who... We've seen so many bingo players, like, spam the shit out of A to ascend fast. Guys, if you want the fastest way to ascend, look at the sky and beak bomb.
Yeah?
Don't spam red feathers. That is just a waste of feathers.
The only time I spam red feathers is going to the last Terry's kids jiggy. Like spam and then beak bomb to land faster.
Sunder should
And
have a
that, too.
TDL jiggy. Oh, that is right. Sunder does have Dippy jiggy.
I used to spam for entering pot of gold too. Didn't think about that. Alright, does Steve have enough ice eggs? Yes, he does.
We're about to have golden eggs on both sides of the tournament.
No, I think Sunder will be done by time because this is a lot of text.
Yeah. Oh, he was almost on top of it. Almost.
I don't have any audio.
Ew, I don't like this leaving Champa. I would have saved Champa for last, I think. They even quit out of Champa.
I mean, leaving isn't that slow if you go right to Terry.
Yeah, but now where are you going? You're gonna Champa warp up to Terry?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess so.
Relax, relax.
How much of a lead does Steve have? What do you think? Like up 5 minutes?
It's hard. It's really hard to say. Because 8 and CCL still
Steve
takes
is
a
gonna have to do
long-ass
4-4 early though. So
4-4
I mean, there's that
early.
too.
Honeycombs and GI is definitely like a 5-minute goal at least. So once you get there, well, probably not once you get there. Well, I don't know. You got the one at Smoke
Sunder
Stack.
having trouble with Champa warp again. Yeah, Sunder has to do. Sunder doesn't have to necessarily do 4-4 early, but it's most likely that he's going to do 4-4 early.
Sunder has to do Saucer, which is at least 5 minutes.
Sunder got
Second
very lucky
try.
with the grenade explosion there. Yeah, he could do backdoor break-in for the Globo.
Well, he
Right,
opened the door,
Terry
so he should just do well
Minji.
there. As BK.
Oh, and Steve got lucky. He got good skull.
Nice.
You love to see that.
I think Steve has 3
He does have
CCL
3.
jiggies.
He does have 3. Sunder just missed every egg that he shot at Terry that first round. This might be a 3-cycle Terry.
He needs a perfect second cycle. Oh, Steve, is Steve gonna die? He's at 1
Steve?
health.
Oh, is Steve gonna do the jump? Nope.
He tried.
Steve gonna
Oh
run out
my
of golds?
God.
No,
gonna
he's
die.
good. He's good.
He's not gonna die.
He's safe.
He's a legend. Let's go.
It was a nice laggy Minji, but it worked. Okay, here we go. Can Sunder pull out 2-cycle? Oh, that was a good egg shot.
No.
No!
That sucks.
That absolutely sucks. He had it really set up nice for the first one.
I wanted game 3 though.
I know you wanted game 3, but unfortunately,
There hasn't been enough game 3s in this tournament.
there hasn't been any game 3s in this tournament.
I pledge to make it a game 3 tomorrow.
Wow. So you're saying you're gonna lose the game? Nice. Nice
Yeah,
confidence.
if I win game 1, I'm gonna throw for content.
Dippy is a TDL Jiggy. Stormed.
Tomorrow, whatever, Dango. I'm old.
Okay, Steve got Minji. Whoops, that puts him at 4. Yeah, collusion banned. I agree. Well, if you guys saying yeah, guaranteed game 3, it's like the memer boards all over again, where you're like, wow, I really want to race category 3. Who's throwing category 2? Okay, Steve with 23 jiggies, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. I think we should ban Steve for getting 20 jiggies in a bingo, but
Still got to get 3 more. And guess which 3 he's got to get? All 3 as the B. Yeah, Steve is done in... Steve is not quite going to sub hour.
oh, definitely not. He's not gonna. He's gonna maybe be done with the B by the hour mark, and
What?
then GI is
Oh, I
gonna
forgot
take
he's
him at
got to
least
do...
5 minutes.
I forgot he's got to do honeycombs and GI, yeah.
Definitely not sub 1.
Definitely not sub 1, yeah. Dippy is a TDL Jiggy. I mean, Dippy is in TDL, so...
Yeah, the game counts as a TDL jiggy.
Yeah. The only Jiggy that like it kind of doesn't make sense is Oil Drill Jiggy. Oil Drill Jiggy spawns in GI, but it's an HFP Jiggy. It's the only one that like makes 0 sense. I know you hit the switch in HFP, but
Who knows what they were thinking? with
although
that.
I guess if you were to follow the logic, right? The oil drill is an HFP, so the oil drill Jiggy is an HFP Jiggy.
Well, you enter it, you get it from HFP. So
Well, yeah, but you don't have to.
yeah, but if you're not a fucking cheater like us,
If you're doing it God's intended way.
if you're doing it the glitchless way, which I have a video you can see for the glitchless 100% route. God's intended 100%.
Well, technically, the Toxic Waste Jinjo is a... The Toxic Waste Jinjo is a GI Jinjo. Because it's in Toxic Waste. See? So there we go. We've broken the logic. It doesn't make sense. The Oil Drill Jiggy should be a GI Jiggy.
I don't know.
But it's not. Oh, man. Steve having some trouble shooting the eyeballs.
Maybe it's just a coding error that it counts as a HFP jiggy on there.
All right, Steve. He's got to do Hive Game and get his honeycombs.
Yeah, we can send them a letter and maybe they can
Meanwhile,
fix
I
it
have not
and-
been paying attention to Sunder. Okay, Sunder's got 5 in TDL. I just have not been paying attention to what he's been doing.
We're both slacking.
Well, between watching Steve and watching him go all the way around. Nice sign, by the way. And he had to wait for the rock nut to stop talking. That was hilarious.
When is read all signposts gonna be a bingo goal?
Never. Nice try, though.
Sure, I could get a couple people to back me up on that.
Okay, so what's his last... Oh, he's just got to finish rock nuts.
Yeah.
Right? He's thinking. He's thinking!
Where's the last rock nut?
Problem is he doesn't have springies. But does he know? Does he know, iCup? That you can
Does
still
he-
get to the fly pad?
I think he does. He's going up there.
Yeah, he's going up there, but not for the fly pad.
I have faith in our boy.
He's not going for the fly pad. What is he doing? He fell!
He's falling. He's going down.
He fell! He did not mean to fall! Oh, he gets hit by the minis!
He's dead. No. He's dead.
Oh my god.
He's fucking
That's a
dead.
tilter. That's a fucking tilter right there.
Now he's waiting to be pulled in. Steve is done.
With CCL.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was terrible. Where is Sunder going? He's looking for the waterfall, I guess. That's where his last one is. Alright, Steve probably has about 5-6 minutes left. Sunder. He's got to go
It's
back
like-
to GI and he's got to do Saucer Apparel. You just hate to... Oh! Too many Terry deaths in a row.
Oh my
You
God.
hate to see it. You hate to see
He's
it.
going again.
Oh my
Insane.
god, and he keeps spawning in fucking hell. He keeps spawning in fucking hell. Stomping planes.
He's just waiting to be pulled in.
I mean, at this point. He's not even taking the same way down now. Oh yeah, he is. He's doing the exact same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, he's learning why they...
Well, that mini
shouldn't
Terry,
want
like, got stuck in the fucking ground. Like, didn't even let him move.
him. Wait, he has airborne. He could have used the flight path.
That's what I'm saying, iCup. Oh, he's out with a vengeance. Okay, Steve got springies. He's heading to GI. Is this Sunder's last rock nut,
Oh,
though?
turn the camera. We don't want to see that.
Okay,
ass.
at least that wasn't his last rock nut. That's good.
Yeah, he's probably thinking, but
He's
still
got the one
two.
in the cage, and he's got
The one in train station.
one in
I
train.
think.
Yep.
It's gotta end on that one, so he
Does
doesn't
he
need to
know
use the
where it
second.
is?
It's up top.
Okay,
Nah.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Shot it in the right one.
Oh, I forgot. He needs a Globo in GI too.
Yep. He's going to do backdoor break-in. He's going to do backdoor break-in and tin tups and get the Globo. But then he's got to do saucer apparel. That's where everything falls apart.
Yeah. If he didn't have to do Saucer, I'd say Sunder would be really close, but.
Steve is also heading for backdoor break-in. Why?
He doesn't want to do front door. Oh my God, Steve.
What the hell is this? What the hell is that?
I'm sick.
What the hell is that? Is this some legendary box jump tech?
He wants to see game 3. That's what's
Like,
going
what
on.
the
right here.
hell is that?
I'm gonna call collusion. He wants to see game 3.
I mean, he didn't lose that much time by going for that, but I just was like, what even is the point of that? How much time does that even save? Doing a flat flip ground pound to get up there? Like 1 second?
Like half a second.
I mean, come on.
And it's so fucking
Line
laggy,
yourself
too.
up with the corner of the box just to jump up there with flat flip? Like, what the hell was that? I'm gonna ask Steve about that when we pull him into the call.
Yeah.
When I hear about this legendary box tech. Sunder heading over for his backdoor break-in. I think Sunder really fucked up by not doing floor 4 early. I think this is just so slow.
Well, he had Saucer anyway, so he's gonna be at least 5 minutes behind
Yeah,
again.
I knew he had saucer, but just, oh man, he's got 1 shot. Don't miss.
Is he gonna do the box backflip?
No, he's not. Because nobody does that.
That could have been his chance to win.
Oh, this is interesting. Steve is turning into the washing machine. He doesn't want to do 4-4 early again.
Oh. Now we need to relentlessly shit on this strategy to tilt alpha. This is so fucking slow, Steve. What are you doing?
I mean, like I told Alpha, I said if 4-4 early gets like, you know, obsoleted, if you will, like nobody wants to go for it, I am more than fine with that.
Yeah.
I have never
yeah.
liked 4-4 early. I hate when I have to do it in a bingo. And if people just start not going for it and they just opt for the time loss, all the better for me.
I mean, same. I usually don't.
I
get
would
in
be
10
more
seconds
than
anyway.
happy to never do 4-4 early ever again.
I usually don't get it in 10 seconds anyway, so. Where's Sunder gonna get that clockwork?
There's clockwork right on the pipe to Tintups.
Oh, yeah, I'm dumb. Nah, shoot.
This actually was a lot closer than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
I think Sunder, if he didn't fail the swim, would be a lot closer than he is right now.
Oh, I forgot he failed to swim, absolutely.
And I'm sure when I tell him that, he's going to be beyond tilted.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure he's been tilted since then.
He's just got to do saucer, but Steve is pretty much done. Steve's got to do train station, smokestack, floor 3. And Steve's going to have access to floor 3 now that he's got the warp pad.
Does he know which box it's in?
Or I mean the flight pad. Yes, he knows what box it's in. Yeah, I think if he didn't fail the swim, this would actually just be so close.
I hate to see it.
Yeah. And like we said, it was supposed to be 30 seconds behind. Yeah, that's true. He did fail it 1.5 times. Yeah, really feels bad.
This is still gonna be kind of close, closer than the last game.
It will be closer. Yep. Moral of the story is get double air. There's one honeycomb. Death warp to get to the flight pad faster. I like this. Man, I actually feel really bad for Sunder because I do think his row was faster. Or no, Steve is done in like 30 seconds though. Steve flies up, gets the honeycomb, flies down. Yeah.
That's why I'm saying GDO. There's still a chance here.
What if Steve can't find the box?
Next slide,
Oh my
please.
god, I forgot Sunder had 2 extra deaths in TDL. Man, Sunder actually could have won this for sure. And 3 cycle Terry. Yep. What if Steve gets the memory leak? True. Well, unfortunately, Steve is able to take it with a 2-0 win. I do think Sunder had the better row looking at it overall.
Man, hate to see it for
Steve
Sunder.
is choking.
There's all these boxes. Which one is it? He's getting warmer.
He's getting warm.
Is it this box? No. Which one is it? Is it this one?
And time.
Time.
God, Sunder's gonna be so pissed. All right, GG's.
GG's.
Fuck me, what a roll.
Sunder.
Did I choke it to dying twice in TDL?
Twice in TDL and the swim in JRL. You
Oh
definitely
my God,
picked the faster row.
Oh,
My roll was
man.
so bad, man. Jesus.
Oh my god.
I hated this
Just
card.
an absolute heartbreak there for Sunder. I mean, he had the faster row. Sunder is doing Saucer Peril right now, Steve, and if he finishes, he wins.
Oh god, what row did you do? I hated this card, man.
This is a really
F1.
tough card.
He did F1 with the
F1.
TDL synergy.
I was thinking about that, but I didn't want to do 7 jiggies in TDL.
Yeah. Well, he lucked out because one of his 7 was Dippy.
Yeah.
And then he just had
Yeah,
to do
the
Champa.
Dippy with the super stash was good
Yep.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about that row a lot actually. Also F9, but I really hate kickball.
Yeah,
So,
I was debating between F9 and F1.
Sunder had a absolute heartbreak death to a mini Terry twice in TDL.
Oh no.
And then he also failed the swim down to JRL not once but twice.
Oh god.
He
I'm
had
sorry.
to,
Second
he had
time
to
I got
stop.
back
Yeah, he had to
is
stop
good.
it. Yeah, he had to stop in Sanctum the second time. So 1.5 times, if you will.
Also, I wasted time getting pack whack because I forgot that because I was gonna just do
Tin Tup Weldar. I still like
no,
you
I was
getting
no, I was
trash.
I was gonna do trash compactor Weldar, but I realized I could have just knock on pack whack and done tin top since I had to go to floor 2 anyways for the globe one. I forgot about that.
I was okay with you doing trash because I thought you were gonna do GI in one trip.
Yeah,
I thought you were
mean,
gonna
that
do
would have
floor-
required going to attic, right?
I thought you were gonna do floor 4 early to attic and not have to come back. But I liked doing trash for that reason.
I avoided 4-4 early because I was so nervous, and apparently.
By the
what I
way,
did-
Sunder, if you only want to spawn the Cheeto page, you just get $4.99.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I wasn't 100% sure.
Or just 400. flat, or
Anyways,
420.
man, 2 really good games though. Unfortunately, Sunder, you do move down to losers bracket, and we'll hope to see a redemption run from you in the next match. Steve, congrats on the 2-0. Moving
Thank
ahead
you.
in winners. You go on to actually. Let's take a look at our brackets.
It's the winner of
Yeah,
EF
let's
and
see.
GDO.
That's right. So you will face the winner of EF and GDO, whereas Sunder, you will go down to play Trinan.
All right.
Should be interesting.
Could be a couple interesting matches indeed.
It's a sign that I got this honeycomb last.
True.
Yeah, we were like, which box is it? Is it this one? Nope.
True.
I fucking
Wait, so
fell
which
down,
row
man.
did you do, Steve?
Steve did F7.
It was so
F7.
long, man.
He
It's
had
like-
the GGM synergy with CCL synergy and the Smuggler synergy
Yeah,
with
but
double air.
the honeycombs and GI just completely kills that row. Like without it, it wouldn't even be that bad. But like that took.
Yeah, that was an
completely out of the
additional.
way.
That was an additional 7 minutes for you to go get those
Yeah.
honeycombs.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that it's in the F until I was like, I
Now,
don't know, in
yeah,
GGM.
Ring Rush brought up a good point, Steve, is that if you had set up a DCW, you could have DCW to the Toxic Waste Jinjo and gotten to Toxic Waste. And then you would have been in GI early.
Yeah, I guess.
is it-
Yeah.
Toxic Waste Ginger from JRL, doesn't that require you to go from JRL?
Yeah, you go from JRL into the GI pipe, you get the Jinjo, and then you save and quit and go to DCW. And it
Oh,
puts you
that's
in
a
Toxic Waste.
cutscene? Oh, I
using
didn't
a
know that.
cutscene
Well, it
from
would
the
be a
first
cutscene
Jinjo.
because it would be your first Jinjo cutscene.
But I mean, I had to
Oh.
get Talon Torpedo anyways, and I mean,
Right, yeah. I'm
I
not
don't know.
saying you would have done it, but Ring Rush
Yeah.
pointed that out.
I had enough notes for Springies, so yeah, I mean, the goal was out of the way, like regardless, for sure.